everyone. I am Dr. Donald Ozello of Championship Chiropractic in Las Vegas, Nevada. Today I'm going to be explaining and demonstrating a strengthening exercise for the tibialis posterior muscle. The tibialis posterior muscle is located in the lower leg and it attaches to several bones on the bottom of the foot. When contracted concentrically, the tibialis posterior muscle performs ankle plantar flexion and ankle inversion. If you want to learn more about the anatomy of the tibialis posterior muscle, I have a video on that I will be attaching to the end of this video. But this exercise is very important for strengthening this muscle. When the tibialis posterior muscle is strong, it can help to prevent hyperpronation. Hyperpronation is a biomechanical fault, a postural fault that leads to poor lower extremity biomechanics. If the lower extremity biomechanics are not functioning properly, that can lead to an excessive load being placed on muscles in a different area. This means the hips, the pelvis, or the low back. Therefore, it can lead to conditions such as pain or symptoms in the knees, hips, lower back, or pelvis. So therefore, strengthening the tibialis posterior muscle is extremely important. Again, when contracted concentrically, the tibialis posterior muscle performs ankle plantar flexion and ankle inversion. To strengthen the tibialis posterior muscle, you can use a resistance band. Wrap the resistance band around the midfoot of the non-working leg, cross the working leg over the non-working leg, have the lateral ankle resting on the distal thigh of the non-working leg. Place your hand, you can place your hands or hand on the distal thigh, the inside part of the distal thigh, or the inside part of the proximal lower leg of the working leg, just to provide support so the knee won't raise. You don't want to push down, just place it there for support. Wrap the resistance band around the ball of the foot of the working leg. Again, have it secured underneath the midfoot of the non-working leg. Put the ankle in dorsiflexion and eversion. Remember, the concentric actions of the tibialis posterior muscle are ankle plantar flexion and ankle inversion. So you perform those motions simultaneously while doing this exercise. Plantar flexion and inversion. Start with the number of repetitions that you could perform with perfect technique and slowly build to 15 repetitions. You want to perform this exercise every other day. You do not want to perform any type of strengthening exercise every day. You want to give yourself a rest day in between. Once you have built to 15 repetitions, you can increase the intensity by using a stronger resistance band, or you can start to perform an isometric exercise. Here's your starting position. Perform ankle plantar flexion and ankle inversion, and then hold an isometric contraction for 2 to 6 seconds. Begin with a 2-second hold and build to a 6-second hold. This is an isometric version of ankle inversion and ankle plantar flexion to strengthen the tibialis posterior muscle. Never perform an exercise that elicits or intensifies symptoms. If an exercise elicits or intensifies symptoms, you want to stop immediately and find a viable substitute. Please check with a medical professional before starting any type of exercise program. Never self-diagnose yourself. Always make sure that you see a medical professional to get an evaluation, proper diagnosis, and treatment recommendations. Thank you everyone for watching today's spine health exercise video. Always remember to check with a medical professional before starting any exercise program. And I know I said this in the video, but please work through a symptom-free range of motion. You want to work slowly and control both the concentric and eccentric phases of the exercise. also you want to increase the intensity in small, gradual, calculated increments. Please feel free to like this video. If you have questions, suggestions, or feedback, please leave them in the comment section below. Please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube page, Dr. Donald A. Ozello, DC. You can also visit my website, championshipchiropractic.com, where you can get information about my book, which is called Running, Maximize Performance and Minimize Injuries. You can also find my blog on my website. My blog contains articles on spine health, sports medicine, fitness, exercise, and nutrition. Thank you again for watching today's video.